Hello there and welcome back to another video here on Pretty Functional Plans. In today's video, I am going to be setting up my January 2021 budget spread in my budget planner, which is a classic happy planner that I'm using this year for my budget. So what I'm going to do here is just pretty much get my January all set up for my budget. I'm going to lay down some stickers so that I can keep track of which or when each week starts in my budget, because I do budget on a weekly basis. Even though I get paid bi-weekly, I manage my budget on a weekly basis. So I want to know like when each week starts and when the week ends, so that it's easy for me to know exactly where I am in my budgeting cycle for the month or for the week. I'm also going to lay out when my bills are due for the month, and put some summary blocks here on the side panel as well for some goals that I have for the month. Go ahead and jump right into setting up my January budget spread. So to get started with my January spread, I have this winter calendar kit. This is sized for the classic happy planner size that I have right here in front of me. So that is what I'm going to be using just to kind of update the colors here. I kind of wish that I also had some boxes to be able to color up this green, because I'm not loving that these boxes here are green. So I don't know, I might make just like some gray boxes or something to put over my weekend. I might do that later, but I don't have gray boxes right now, but I do think I'm going to cover those up later. But I'm going to start by first, we see that we have Sunday, or these first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes here that are actually part of December. So what I'm going to do is take these big squares here and just cover those up so that I know that that is not part of the month. And I'm going to try to do this by like keeping the pages in. I might end up having to take them out just to make it a little easier, but we shall see how it goes. So I went ahead and blocked each of those out, and I love the way that looks, except for, of course, the fact that I still have all of that blue up here. Green up here. So what I'm going to do for that, I think I might have some thick washi that I can put up top there that might go with it. Actually, I do have some washi that I want to use for that. Okay, so I'm going to use this other washi kit as best as I can to cover up the top there. Then I can just write January over it and possibly put the days of the week. Alright, so I have some options here to be able to cover these up, these sides. So that's not long enough. This one is long enough, but then I won't have enough for the next side because I only have one of these printed right now, which is always the case, right? Or I have this one, but that ends there. Okay. So I think this would be the best one to use, but I only have one of these printed right now, and I don't want to take the time to cut another one. But I definitely don't want this green showing because it just throws everything off. So I think I'm going to take this washi here, and I am going to end up taking these out really quickly. Alright, so I'm going to see if I can cover up this top a little bit because I don't want all this green showing on here. It completely just doesn't match my theme. So I've got this, which I think might work pretty well to cover up a good portion of this green. Just gonna line it up to the edge here. There we go. That actually looks quite good. I'm going to do the same thing with the same size on the other side too. So I'm going to grab this one and do the same thing. I'll line it up from this side here. Awesome, I like that a lot. And then I just got these little pieces here, which I can use just like the rest of this here to cover both of these here. And I like that. That's much better than seeing all of that green there. And now I have another kit here that I can use in addition to that. So let me see, to cover up like this here. Yeah, I think this piece. Just want to cover up like that blue here, so I think I'm going to do that as well. Or cover up like the rest of this. So I'm going to see if this will fit across. It's a little tiny bit short, so I'm going to peel that back up and then probably use the longer one. Okay. Alright, so we'll do it like that, which I like. And then I think I can use another one for this side. I don't know if it'll be long enough, so I might have to do like two of them. So I'll have to use this as well as the other one that I have, the shorter one. But that'll be okay. So just opening all sorts of kits today to make this happen, but I think it'll look cute at the end, so it makes it worth it. Yep, and it's a little bit short, but actually I don't mind that because it kind of looks like it makes it like a banner over the top So that looks cute, except for I do want to cover that little space there in between the two with this really, really thin washi strip in beige. Awesome. Very cute. So then I'm going to do the same over here on this side as well. Okay, looking good so far. I'm liking it. All right. So that's that. That's the top. Honestly, I might end up like just adding a little bit of something like here just to cover the rest of this screen, but we'll see because I still have my summaries to put over there. Let's go ahead and do my days of the week. I'll add these like little script stickers to use for my days of the week now, just over top of this. Okay, so that's Sunday through Saturday there. And I thought about changing these because my budget technically runs from Saturday through Friday. So I thought about changing this to be Saturday through Friday, but I would rather the calendar view like look like a regular calendar so that I can see like when my new budget starts for the new month, since it doesn't always start on the first of the new month. But on my weekly budget setups, I am setting those up on from Saturday through Friday. So I'm completely changing the order of the days in the week. So I will also be doing, of course, my weekly setup on here so that you can kind of see what that looks like. Because I think that that's what's so exciting about the Happy Planner in particular, is that it's so easy to customize it and make it like fit. Even if the days don't quite work for you, you can change it into whatever you want it to be. So I'm really excited about that and using the Happy Planner for my budgeting planner for that reason. So just gonna get these stray pieces off of here. I'm gonna update my dates here so that it can look a little bit more festive. So I think what I'm gonna do is, I don't know if I want to do just all the dark blue or alternate the two. I think I'm gonna start with like alternating the two, but I'll start with dark blue since it's like right next to this, you know, light blue little swatch. want to do is I'm going to mark my paydays. So right now I work both a full-time job and a part-time job, and I get paid on opposite Fridays. So my part-time job, I got my first paycheck on New Year's Day, and then, well, I guess it was New Year's Eve because it's a holiday, but it was scheduled for the 1st, and then my first my first full-time is scheduled for the 8th. So I'm going to just alternate, I think, the colors to signify, like, the light blue is going to be my part-time, and the dark blue will be my full-time, since I have extra dots here. Okay, and then I'm gonna grab like my white gel pen and maybe use that to color it in, or like to write like just like a dollar sign. I think I might have to use a gel pen on the dark, and then the white I might have to use my black pen, but we'll see. See how it turns out. So this is just I'm going to use my white jelly roll in the size of 10. Oh yeah, that works fine. I'm just drawing like little dollar signs on here, so that I know that is when I get paid. Perfect. That worked out really well. Hopefully you can see those a bit. There we go. So that's that, and that worked really well. Okay. So then what I'm gonna do is just mark off my my bill days now. So I have these bill due stickers that kind of match the wintry theme with the blues and the grays and this tan color. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that first. And they just like randomly like assorted the colors. They're not you know, like based on anything other than like just putting the colors out there randomly. Trying to, it looks like fuzzy, so I'm trying to clear that up a bit. So those are all the days that I'll have bills due this month. So really quickly, I am gonna just write in what each of these are. I could put, I also have like my Audible on the, I mean not Audible, my Apple payments that I usually like to pay, or like just make sure that I don't lose sight of them and put money aside on the first. I don't know if I'll add another sticker because technically it's not due that day. It's just me liking to make sure I set the money aside for it, but we'll see. So I'm just gonna write these in really quickly. Okay. So I don't have the exact amounts for some of these, but for some of these I do, so I can write in the ones that are, you know, exact and like always the same. So I can do that, and then I will add the rest of them in like where it kind of makes sense. Okay, so I think I filled in all the ones that I have like the amounts for, because they're like always exactly the same. Like my rent, which I messed up on, but hopefully that looks like a 5. I know what it is. So yeah, so I just filled that in there, and then I'll go and put in the rest. This one on the 19th is a personal bill, so I'll write the details of that like off camera. So then the next thing I want to do is just set up some of my like trackers that I'm gonna put on the side panel here. So I have this here that I'm going to use to track some goals and savings challenges that I am doing for the month. I'm not going to be doing like specific budgeting content on this channel. I do budgeting content, but that is on my other YouTube channel, which I will you know, link down below if you're interested in checking that out. But I just did go ahead and set up all of my sinking funds for 2021. If you're interested in that video specifically, because I know that sinking funds are really, really important and popular when it comes to budgeting, then I will leave that linked right up here so that you can check that out if you want to. And feel free to subscribe over on that channel too if you're interested in specific budgeting content. That is where I share like my real numbers and like my real like budgeting like information is over there on that channel. I'm trying to decide what to do right here, because I know I want as much as this green covered up as possible. But on this channel I'll just show kind of like how I use my happy planner in my budget. It's not going to be a budgeting channel. This channel is all about excuse me, the planning and you know, using happy planners, bullet journals, and getting things done, stuff like that. So I'm just gonna like put these two like little tiny pieces of gray washi together to kind of cover some of that green up, and then I'm gonna put this script here. It says this month, so I'm gonna use that script, which I think is really cute, kind of as like the header for this section. And then I'm gonna start with my top 3 goals, because that's always super duper important, is to have the goals front and center. So I'll start with my top 3 goals, and then I'm gonna put savings challenges so that I can list off my savings challenges that I'm working on, because that is super important to me, as well as making sure that I'm being the best that I can be with my savings challenges that I'm doing this year. I'm doing some savings challenges that I kind of created myself. I'm doing one monthly savings challenge that is kind of themed to the month, as well as 3 annual savings challenges that I'm doing the entire year. So since I am like a little bit behind on setting this up, I've already done my first week of January, and I've already saved a decent amount of money with my savings challenges, so I'm super excited about that. So then I'm going to put this sinking funds and debt payoff. I'm going to bring sinking funds down a little bit because then I can maybe put like a little bit of washi in between. Actually, I'm going to do that first. I have like some of this extra washi here that I can use. So I'm going to peel up one of these. And I think it'll be a cute little separation between kind of like the goals type of things and like the actual numbers. So I'm going to just lay some of this here and cut it off on the back. Sorry if you can hear like some of that like banging and stuff. I live in an apartment, and sometimes the people who live on top of me can be loud. I think it's more to do with like the infrastructure here. Like, I definitely think that the buildings are getting older since they were built, you know, in the earlier 2000s. So, you know, it's probably not even like the people, it's more like just the building. So now I'm going to stick my sinking funds here to keep track of my sinking funds. And here I can list out the name of the sinking fund, what the sinking fund started with, the starting balance, and then the ending balance, so that I can kind of see how it changed in the month of January, or any other month that I lay these down for. And then debt payoff. So same thing, but of course we want to see the balance going down. So starting balance and then ending balance, which should hopefully be less than what I started with. So I'm just going to put these two right up next to each other. Like that. And then I think what I'm going to do is probably do some more washi at the bottom, because I don't think I need anything else. I already have my goals, savings challenges, sinking funds, debt payoff. I have these blank squares that if I needed to add anything else then I could, but I don't think I do. So I'm going to use, I think I have like some like leftover washi here. So I can use like this leftover washi here to just kind of close things off here at the bottom, which would be cute. I will use like this at the very bottom, I think, and some of my gray in between to tie in more of that gray. So just like some of this plain gray washi that I have on these functional tables. Let's see how this looks. Yep, I definitely like that. The only thing is I have this gap in between them, so I might just do like maybe another strip of gray, or I can put some more of this. Sorry if you can hear my dog whining as well. She wants to be able to come in here, but then she gets to be a distraction. So I haven't let her in here or back in here for the morning. So I think actually what might be cute would be to tie in some more of this blue. Would be pretty nice. Is this long enough? It is not long enough. So I'm going to do that and tie in a little bit more of this blue that I used at the top. And I'm just going to let them overlap because that looks good. Kind of like do it right over this. And I think that looks super duper adorbs. Super cute, super cute. I love that. So perfect. That is excellent. I really like that a lot. Okay. So then I'll be able to just kind of like fill that in with the information that I want to have on there. Then I'm kind of like this bottom here, I'm wondering if I should, you know, put washi across the bottom, but I think I'll leave it alone. Actually, I think I know what I'll do. Alright, so I can use some of my sweater weather decorative stickers just across the bottom here, especially since I don't really have anything going on with these days down here, at least not right now. So I'll kind of like fill in whatever makes sense on this calendar too. Like if anything else comes up, then I will add it into this calendar, not just my bills, so like special events too. So like an example is on the 14th is actually my birthday this month, so I might end up giving myself like maybe an extra $20 or $30 to buy some books as a little birthday present to myself. Since there's like not a ton more that can be done right now, since we're still in pandemic mode, I would really like to go, or I wanted to go like stay somewhere for my birthday. I'm not like a huge birthday person. Like I usually just like keep working and just do what I gotta do on my birthday, but it's kind of an important one. I'm turning 30. So, you know, usually you want to do a little something for your 30th birthday, but I'll just kind of do that, I guess, with vacation over the summer. So I ended up putting like this sweater weather sticker right there because I thought that that would look cute over top of those. And then I just have like these cute coffee cups, and I'm going to use one of the coffees with the heart on it. I just got to be able to start drinking coffee again because earlier in 2020 I was feeling really sensitive to caffeine. So I stopped drinking it for a while, and thankfully I have been able to, like over the last month or so, drink coffee again because I love coffee more so for the taste. It's never really done much to like give me a boost or pick me up or anything like that, but I've always just you know, really loved the taste of coffee, so I've missed it. I tried drinking decaf like when I was having those issues and everything, and even drinking decaf like gave me some issues. So I'm really grateful that I'm able to drink coffee again because it's so exciting. So I'm just like kind of putting some of these decorative stickers around, and this one is perfect to cover just that little gap of green that I had there of leaves. And then I'm just gonna put some of like these. I don't want them like too much in the way like on the calendar because I want to make sure that I have space for anything that I might need to write in on the calendar. So I'm just kind of adding as like sparingly as possible, but also just to close off some of the like white spaces that don't necessarily need to be here. Okay, I think that that's good. Just kind of, I think maybe one right here, just to kind of tie everything in. there we go. So that's that. So I hope that you like that, or liked watching me, go through and set it up. I'm sorry if it's kind of like fuzzy here at the top. I think that my camera is having some trouble trying to focus up there. But let me just maybe bring them a little closer so that you can see it a little better. There we go. I'm really pleased with how it turned out. And I think it is, just what the doctor ordered for a nice wintry spread. I will probably end up writing January 2021 back up top here with my white gel pen, but my camera is about to run out of some space, so I need to wrap this video up. But thank you so much for watching. Again, I really do hope that you enjoyed watching me set this up. If you haven't subscribed already, I would absolutely love for you to go ahead and get subscribed, and so that I can have you in the next video. If you did enjoy watching me set up this budgeting spread in my happy planner, then make sure that you put a like on this video. I'd really appreciate it. And until next time, I honestly just can't wait to do and see you in the next video. I love doing these videos. So this was so much fun, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye.